Welcome to the NBA Pub Hub, Pub Sports Radio. It is Wednesday, May 25th. Ian Cameron, Dutch Boy Fresh, Trot Wham, Skee Profit momentarily as well, ready to break down Eastern Conference Final Game 5, the Celtics and the Heat. Before we get into that, though, obviously yesterday was a tragic day. The shooting in Texas, I have to acknowledge it. It's irresponsible hosting because, look, Uvalde, Texas is very close to San Antonio, the home base, the hub of Pub Sports Radio, and it's just heartbreaking. It's gut-wrenching. We got to wake the fuck up and do something about this. It's happening too often. And all I'll say is let's move on. Let's move along and get something done to fix this shit. Try to make sure this doesn't happen again. And love your families. Hug your kids a little tighter today. And tell them you love them. And be there for them at all times. And that's what you can do on a day like today. And obviously condolences, thoughts, prayers go out to everybody affected. It's just an awful tragedy, and it's we're in a bad way when we can't even send our kids to school and have them be safe there. We're in a really bad way when that's the case. So, Godspeed to everybody affected yesterday. Absolutely tragic, and like I say, just anyone with parents with kids, just hug them a little tighter today and say we love you. That's what you can do in a situation like this. I get choked up thinking about that. It's happening too much. Something's got to be done. All right. We'll try to transition. It's not easy, but we will try to transition to basketball as best we can. We've got Game 5 tonight of the Eastern Conference Final with the Celtics and the Heat. We will give props to the Dallas Mavericks last night for what they were able to do. In terms of extending that series. I don't know if the series to me is probably still not going to get back to Dallas for Game 6, but I do believe we are going to see, give Dallas credit for finding a way that dominated that game, and got the series back to Game 5. And look, very good with the props too, because I think I'd like Brunson to have a good game. The Reggie Bullock, I'll tell you what, the over 10.5, that cruised to victory with that. He had a bounce back game. We talked about the last time he got no points. He ended up with 19, 20 points after that. Had a much better shooting night. So that was the pattern, and he did bounce back with a much better offensive performance actually after having that dreadful offer in Game 3. So good to see that for sure. And we will have a Game 5, which means we will have a show tomorrow for the Pub Hub. We will be on the air tomorrow for Game 5 at 4 p.m. Eastern, same time, to preview Game 5 with Dallas and Golden State. All right, let's get to tonight here. We've got Eastern Conference Final Game 5.
I know y'all seen real quick, though. I know y'all seen DFS in the corner, though, right? Hey, yes. Yeah, man. Yes. I got to pat myself on the back a little bit, too, but I know.
Go ahead. Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith, great call. All those guys, like everybody had to step the fuck up for the Mavericks, and they did.
Yeah, 1 assist shy of that triple-double, too. Yep. The little motherfucker. Luka just always gets right there, but don't get it for us. It's all good, though. It was a beautiful thing last night.
Yeah, no doubt about that. It was good, and it's good to see that the Dallas Mavericks avoided getting swept. And I ended up getting cold feet on Golden State. And I just felt like everybody jumped off the Dallas train after Game 3. They jumped on Golden State after in Game 4, and of course Dallas ends up winning and avoiding the sweep. But this is a big game tonight. Let's get into it. Eastern Conference Final, Game 5, Celtics Heat, series tied 2-2. Miami trying to hold a serve here, but Boston opening a 1.5-point road favorite and now up to 2.5 in most spots. 204 the total in this game. When you look at it, there is a bunch of question marks up and down for both teams. Marcus Smart, is he going to play tonight after missing Game 4 for the Boston Celtics with that ankle issue? He said he's feeling better. We'll try it out and see how he feels before the game starts. We'll wait and see on that. If he returns for the Celtics, obviously a guy that can give them three-point shooting and, more importantly, elite-level defense along the perimeter. Robert Williams for the Boston Celtics feeling better, but he's also expected to be a game-time decision. He actually played the last game, 19 minutes, 12 points, 9 rebounds in that Game 4 victory for Boston, that blowout. I would expect him to play. I think you'll see him in there. It's more of a question about Smart, in my opinion, for Boston. In terms of his status. For Miami, you've got a bunch of people hobbled. You've got Lowry still with the hamstring. He's played the last 2 games, but he's really struggled. 14 points in the last 2 games for Kyle Lowry. PJ Tucker's on the injury report, questionable with a knee injury prior to Game 5. Tyler Hero ended up not playing in Game 4. He's still questionable with his groin issue. Max Strus is on the injury report with a hamstring, but I think he'll end up playing. Nevertheless, Game 4 he was terrible, 0 for 7. Didn't make a shot for the Miami Heat. Part of the reason why they got blown out in that game. Offensively, they were hideous. The 5 starters combined for 18 points. How does that happen in an NBA game? Are you kidding me? 5 starters, 18 points combined. Tells you how bad it was for Miami in Game 4. I like Miami. I committed already to Miami early, and specifically in the first quarter. But I don't love them for the full game. I don't, because I still think Boston's winning this series. I've said that from the beginning. I took Boston in the series, and I like Miami, and I want my conference futures to cash from before the season with Miami would be great, but I just don't like their chances, and I think Boston's getting stronger. I like betting Boston more off a loss throughout these playoffs, but I'm a little bit concerned about the Miami Heat situation going into the game tonight. That being said, I like them early. I think that's the best way to take Miami. I might even go with a Miami first quarter, Miami first half, and then take Boston at halftime. I'm looking at that kind of angle and situation potentially as well tonight. So that's the way I'm approaching it. As far as the total goes, look, 204 is pretty low. And I know that when Boston's not turning the ball over, their half-court defense has been great. Like when they're not giving Miami the transition buckets, they've been really clamping down on D. But in Miami has forced those turnovers out of the Celtics. And if that's going to happen here, it's going to increase the pace. It's probably going to increase the offensive production. So with the total being as low as it is right now, I could only go over 204. That's very, very low. It's not asking a whole lot for these teams to get to that, especially with Miami on the home court, where I think they might be able to get out of that, having to face that Boston team 5-on-5 defensively. That's where they've had their greatest success forcing turnovers. So I think with that number being as low as it is, I can only look at the over here with the total here in Game 5. Dutch, let's start with you. What do you think? Game 5, Celtics Heat.
Yeah, man. Real quick, salute to the ladies, gents, and D-gents for tuning in. You already know it's all love. Hey, be sure to hit that motherfucking like button like I'm hitting this plane of watermelon gelato. Get you right where you need to be. Yeah, man. It's a tasty motherfucker, too. Yeah, man. Big shout out to Nicholas Lee. I see you. I Need Money. Eric Chain. Mr. JB Brown. My guy, Lucky Power. Star Child. Everybody in the chat, big ups. Retweet the video if you would. Muchly appreciated. And obviously hit that motherfucking like button. Yeah, man. I'm. You see the vibes. Come on, man. You think I put this pink shirt on and the hat and the glasses on for no motherfucking reason? Come on, man. We right back in Miami, South Beasy, smoking steady. But yeah, I like the Heat tonight, man. I'm not mad. I really like the first quarter, first half, like y'all as well. But I looked into the numbers a little bit, and even the games that Miami has won, they haven't exactly, played too well in the first half. So, do I think they're gonna come out tonight, guns blazing, firing? Absolutely. But I see extreme value at +2, +110 on the Miami Heat tonight. I just think, man, this it's like. Each game has been so back and forth. Everyone says, "Oh, Boston's outclassed them." Well, Miami put it on these motherfuckers 2 times too. Do I think Boston's the better team? Possibly, but I think this series is a lot closer than the scores have shown in each game. I think it's a Jimmy Butler, Big Bam type of night. I think Bam Bigelow will show up. The double-double +130. I'm not mad at that. Over 24.5 points at Jimmy B. I'm not mad at that. I think. Look at Duncan Robinson. What did he do? He caught 5. He had 4 threes in that fourth quarter last game. Don't be surprised if Duncan Robinson comes out and strokes a couple from deep. I look for Struss to bounce back. I look for Tucker to play big-time basketball, mainly on the defensive end, but also hit some corner threes. This is going to be a little Spoelstra's finest right here. Watch it. I don't like the over. I'll tell you that right now. I know it's low, but I see a lot of love for the over, especially early. This to me gonna be a dogfight. It's gonna be battle. I don't think we're gonna see a 30-point Jason Tatum game. Not gonna see a 30-point JB Brown game. Smart is beat up. Williams is beat up. This going back to Boston. This series will be 7 games. As much as I love Luka and I'm so proud of them motherfuckers last night for getting paid. I think it's going to be over in 5. We'll talk about that tomorrow. The 7 and the hooker does seem appealing. But I think they're only going to be 5 games in that series. this series is going 7. The NBA needs it. These two teams, like I mentioned, are a lot closer than we went over. And it's going to be Bam. It's going to be Butler in the crew tonight. I look for them to show out. I'm not mad at it early, but I do like the full game. I took it at +2. Strictly, 110 is cool, but give me 2 points because I do believe this will be what we want, what we all been wanting to see. A competitive, grinded out basketball game, maybe down to the last possession, last 2 minutes of the game. That's what I do believe it will be. And I believe the home team, Miami Heat, Eric Spoelstra, will come out with the W. Take a money line if you like, but I do believe this will be a close game. So I'm taking the +2. I love this look for Miami going back to Beantown, up 3-2. And then we know what the Celtics will do at the house. But yeah, man, it's Miami. It's Heat culture. Don't doubt Eric Spoelstra to bounce back. They got punked. They got hitting them out early and laid the fuck out full game. The shit was not nice. You don't think Eric Spoelstra, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry, and them boys will bounce back tonight? Nah, man, believe it. They will. It's Miami Heat full game.
All right, loving the Heat. And Butler should feel a little bit better tonight. You're right. He's got another day to get, feeling closer to as good as he can following his injury.
And they 7-1 at the house too. 7-1. They lost one fucking game this year at the house in the playoffs. Excuse me. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they've handled business all year. We've been backing these boys at the house all year. 7-1 in the playoffs this season. I believe they will be 8-1 after tonight.
And they're a home dog, which is very rare. Obviously,
give me the dog, man. Give me the pit bull. Give me the doggy.
+2.5 here with Miami here. A very rare home underdog. And yeah, is Miami going to shoot 3 for 20? In the first quarter, like they did in Game 4. Chances are that won't happen. That won't repeat itself. This has been just one of those weird series where it's not only been bounce back type of situations, it's been blowout bounce backs. I mean, it's been crazy. I mean, one team wins by 20, next team wins by 20 the next game, and it's been the weird series that way. It's not only bouncing back, but it's been doing so in blowout fashion each game in this series. All right, Wham, what are you thinking here? Game 5.
Yeah, shout out to Nasty Nate. We see him today. He says it today. Celtics trifecta.
There it is.
Yeah,
we missed it. Yeah,
last time we was looking for you, bro. We happy to have you back, man. Celtics woke up, bro. Game 4. That Celtics trifecta, man. I looked good. Victor, last game, bro. 18 points in the first half. That was a beautiful fucking thing, man. Good money right there. Like I'm telling y'all, bro, out of Jimmy. He's the only other guy that could get to the line, bro. He had 5 for 6 free throw, 6 for 6 3 free throw attempts, 3 for 4 from the 3, 5 from 7 for them field. Outside of him, bro, the whole team, bro, 6 for 33 in the first half. You got to think they come out better than that at the house. Get that home cooking, come out a little bit better. I do like the Heat come out early. I just don't think they're going to be able to beat this Celtics team, man. They were clamping them the fuck up in that second quarter, and they was clamping them up, bro, towards the end of that game as well. And, those undrafted guys I keep talking about, bro, they were nowhere to be found. Gabe Vincent, 0 for 5 in the first half. The other boy, Struz, he had a donut to end the game. I'm just saying, bro, if they don't show up in this game, it's going to be curtains, bro. So I like the Celtics money line, man. I like the Celtics, but officially play, man, because it's a little bit moved, bro, from what I got it. Officially going to be Victor Oladipo, man. Over 11.5 points. He going to get to the line. He'll have 7 attempts, so we just need him to make his shots, bro. Don't even let him hit a 3. So he had cashed that 3-point prop. Like I said, he had 3 for 4 last game. Maybe he gets some more shots like that.
All right, Victor Oladipo. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Sometimes it's as simple as that. And there's no question that he has been money, with these low over point totals with his player props. No question. Skee is with us now. Skee, what do you think here? Game 5, Boston, Miami.
It's a tough game for me. I wish everybody's healthy, then it could be easier. I could just pick, who I think is the better team to win. I don't like seeing, Boston open as a favorite because, team at the house, I feel like they should have the advantage. I feel like the odds makers are kind of telling us, Boston is the right side in this game. But still, I can't get there with them. In this series, we've seen every time a team gets embarrassed, the other team bounces back. Like, you're going to respond to getting punched in the mouth. And if you combine that with being at the house, man, I got to roll with the Miami Heat. The Celtics shot like 24 more free throws than them in that last game. I don't see that happening in Miami. So I'm not going to be playing it, but I could only look towards Miami here. I think it's do or die. Like, you can't go to Boston in the next game down 3-2. It's a tough task. So I'll be rolling with the Miami Heat. And for the total, interesting, when the Heat have scored 90 points or less, 9 of the last 10 games after they go over. So maybe 204 is a little bit too low in this game.
All right, we'll see how that goes with the total. Al Horford double-double, actually. That's one of the I don't love props in this game. It's one of those tougher games for me with the props because of all the who's in, who's out, who's going to be 100% healthy, who's going to be aggressive, who's going to be assertive offensively. But I do like a couple, and I like Al Horford double-double, which I'm taking a shot with tonight at plus 240. Plus 250 for the Boston Celtics. I think he can get 10. He didn't have many field goal attempts in game 4. That's number one. Number two, it was a blowout game. So there wasn't that need really for him to take as many shots and diversify and, the offense for the Celtics because everything was going through Tatum. Tatum was just a beast that game. It was such a great game to bet his props. But I think Horford's more involved shooting the ball. I think he can get double digits in points. He'll give you doubles and rebounds, I believe, as well. I think it's worth a look there. Plus 250 at that number, Horford double-double. That's the one that from a value standpoint, stuck out to me a little bit. Any props from any of you guys here?
My guy, real quick, my guy, Skee. I can't help but the thing, your breakdown reminded me exactly of, I believe it was on Monday's breakdown where you was talking Boston, and I don't believe you jumped on Boston. So don't leave money on the table today, my guy. It's Heat kosher, bro. It's Heat kosher, man. I hear it, bro. I hear it. You thinking Heat? Don't be scared.
That's right. You didn't take Boston on Monday, right?
I see you still brought that Miami swag back with you. You still rolling with him.
Yeah,
right?
I said, man, I got some shit. The wifey got the the dope ass Miami hat. I'm looking all over. I'm like, man, shit. Let me throw this shit on and let me run with it. I ain't gonna lie to you though. Like, I think Miami. I told you what. They're a great coach team. They're a well balanced team. They got their ass whooped. You said it. Bounce back mode. It's bounce back mode at the house, and you're getting plus money or points. Come on, man, it's a good money.
Bam double. Why don't we mention that?
Yeah, plus 130 double. Yeah,
that's a good money.
I like that one. And then Jimmy over 24.5. And there are probably no props for Duncan Robinson, but he gonna shine tonight. Watch out for Duncan. He getting paid. He gonna earn a little bit of his money tonight.
Hey man, he first team ski mask, bro. First team ski mask, man. He taking anybody. He robbing them right now.
But he got that. He hit 4 threes late in that game, man. When the shooter finds his shot, watch out. If Spo gives him a little run, that shit. All you need is one to drop, and then we'll see 3-4 more.
Yeah, I'm going to take – that's what I'm going to lock in as official props here. The 2 double-doubles, one for each team. Horford for Boston, Bam for Miami. And Bam is only plus 140, his double-double, but I think he gets there with points and rebounds. I know Butler's going to be a little bit better and healthier now, so maybe you don't get Bam as much, wanting the ball and getting the offense going, but at the same time, I think all you need is 10 out of him. You'll get the rebounds. So the Bam double-double makes some sense for me here in this one. We'll see. It should be an interesting game 5 tonight here in this one. Before we get to best bets and Dutch's freshest look, we do have WNBA, Dutch's favorite part of the show. I know he's just been itching for me to bring this game
are
up
the
here.
Wings playing?
The only WNBA game tonight on the board, Phoenix, Mercury, and the LA Sparks. The first thing that jumps out to me is LA is favored. How bad does Phoenix have to be, when LA is actually favored in this? I know this LA team is nothing to write home about. They just got absolutely destroyed by Las Vegas on Monday night. Now they're 1-point home favorites, 166 the total. LA against Phoenix. Skee, what do you think here? Any interest in it?
A or EY in the comment section says Dutch about to disappear. I was just thinking, like, let me think how long I'm gonna do my breakdown. If he gonna be able to handle
the camera to shut off now.
On everything, bro. I was just about to hit that bitch. AOD know me, bro. I swear to God, on everything. I was like, oh, I'm about to ski out this bitch.
Hey, I'm with you, Ian. I'm gonna say this: like, the Sparks, they terrible, bro. They beat, I think, the Sky, or they beat I think the Sky to start the year, and that was a game they still didn't have everybody back yet. Championship hangover. I think that was it. And then they beat the Fever, who are the worst team in the league. Since then, they've lost like 4 or 5 games in a row. Derek Fisher, we've seen him for a few years. He's a terrible coach. Liz Cambage, she's looking low key washed. Like the Aces did a great job moving on from her. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a lot to like. I haven't seen anything to make me like or want the Sparks. I disagree with the movement on the the spread. But I'll say like Mercury haven't been looking good. They played 3 games versus the Aces, who look like maybe the best team in the league, and they missed Skylar Diggins for a couple games. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get her back in the lineup tonight. They will miss Shea Petty, but Phoenix, they came into the year saying they're going to dedicate the season to Brittany Griner. They had 3 days off before this game. I think they right the ship. I think they were rightfully favored in the beginning. I bet them at that -2.5 number. It's gone against me, and I still think Phoenix is the right side tonight.
There you go. Liking Phoenix here. Go Kia Nurse. Let's go. Hamilton's
Is that Notre Dame, Skylar Diggs?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah, I'm a fan. And Derek Fisher coaches women's basketball?
Yeah.
Coaches of Sparks.
That's why they suck.
I learned something. Hey, I'm not a fan of that guy. I like the girl better, though. I like that.
Yeah.
The second one, no.
Poor Derek Fisher. Still can't get.
Hey, Derek Fisher's a punk for that Matt Barnes shit, man.
Yeah.
Come on. We'll talk about females, you know what I mean, motherfucker. Broke the code, huh? Ski. Broke the motherfucking code.
Yeah, man. Hey,
they had him running, right? Wasn't he running?
Yeah, scary motherfucker. Maddie about to do something.
Damn.
So Phoenix, Mercury for Skee with that.
And now he's coaching female basketball. That shit crazy. That just don't sound right to me. But yeah,
hey, that's why I'm laughing too, because I know it's like your reaction to everything. That shit funny.
He ran my girl Candace Parker out of town too, man. Get him out of here.
Yeah, everyone's running away from that LA team. Derek Fisher's coaching. I'm out of here.
I'm gonna have to start fucking with the WNBA. It kind of cracked me up a little bit. They got Derek Fisher coaching. They got a team called the Wings. Like, man, this shit is kind of hilarious.
Wild boy, dog.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to just check this shit out for a moment. When this beautiful thing, what we call the NBA, comes to an end, man, I might have to become a WNBA friend.
Wow.
Fuck it, you know. We'll see, though. We'll see. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on it. But hey, open-minded.
Of course, that's when WNBA takes over for good. When the NBA finals are over, WNBA gets even more airtime and games on ESPN and all the networks. So you're gonna have all the opportunity, Dutch, to be a man of your word and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna turn into the best WNBA expert you've ever seen."
No. Yeah, I'll be telling Ski's ass. But yeah, I might fuck around though. This shit's coming to an end soon, so we'll see.
Yeah, good stuff. Go Phoenix. Go Kia Nurse from my backyard here in Hamilton. Good stuff. Yeah. All right, there it is, your WNBA fix for the day here on NBA Pub Up, and a little bit of a contribution from Dutch, which is a miracle in and of itself. Right there as well. All right, great stuff. Thanks to everyone for joining us as always. Hit that like button. Come on, 218 live viewers. Let's go.
Come on now. We've been running up the accounts, man. I know the likes is low. I hear it in Bobano's voice. I can't see it, but y'all motherfuckers hit that like button. We've been running them counts up. Let's do it like Heat Culture will do tonight.
We crushed it 2 nights ago. Last night was a good night. More of us were on Dallas than not. The Reggie Bullock best bet for me was easy over 10.5. My goodness, what a bounce back for him. Over that 10.5 points. So hit the like button. We've had a good couple of days here on the NBA Pub Up show in a row. Let's go for a third good day in a row here, which we'll try to do in a minute. We got best bets, Dutch's freshest look coming up. All right, Southtown 101. When you're in San Antonio, Texas, stop in. Great food, drinks, live music, DJs, karaoke, Manscaped. Promo code PubSports, 20% off your purchase. Lawnmower 4.0, any Manscaped product, 20% off with promo code PubSports. And mybookie.ag, promo code PubSports. Of course, we've got NBA playoffs, NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, WNBA, USFL, UFC, MLB, all that and more. Sign up for an account, Bitcoin accepted currency for your deposit, mybookie.ag, promo code PubSports. All right, let's see if we can keep this rolling. This best bet segment the last couple of days been pretty good. See if we can keep it going here tonight. Best bets. Wham, we'll start with you. What do you like for best bet?
Yeah, best bet for me is going to be Victor Oladipo over 11.5 points, but I'm also taking the Celtics money line. Both of those bet pretty much equal there, but Victor Oladipo for the show over 11.5 points. Obviously, it's him getting to the free throw lines, what I'm looking for. He had 5, 8, and 10 after the first game, so I think that should be something that's shown, especially if Tyler Hero's out. So Victor Oladipo over 11.5 points.
All right, Victor Oladipo over 11.5 points for best bet for Wham here on this Game 5 Eastern Conference Finals. All right, Dutch, what do you got here for freshest look?
Yeah, man, I didn't know Big Show was here or not. But yeah, Champagne OJ, new name in the chat. I dig the name. Not really feeling the comment though, my guy. But thank you for joining us. But yeah, freshest look, you already know, man. Life's a beach. Hey, and them little leprechauns, they're going to feel the motherfucking heat tonight. Believe it. Miami Heat culture +2. That's good money.
All right, Miami Heat, rare home underdogs, very rare. +2, +2.5. I'm even seeing here with the Heat.
Let's take the 2 in the hooker. I got it at 2, and I'm cool with it.
There you go. So you can even get a better number with that. Heat home underdogs here, +2, 2.5 for Dutch with the freshest look. All right, Skee, what do you got for best bet?
Yeah, I'm never giving you guys nothing, that's not in my pocket. So all I can tell you is go bet the Mercury tonight, and I'll holler at y'all for the next NBA game.
There you go. Phoenix Mercury there. The sun will rise. We're going to feel the heat in one game, and the Mercury is
more ways
rising
than
in
one.
the Phoenix Mercury. They're now +1 somehow. Dogs to that dog shit LA team the other night. Because I actually put that game on for a few minutes, LA and Las Vegas. And I'm just, what the fuck? They're down like
They quit
39-19 or something after the first quarter. I mean, jeez, terrible. And then I saw Derek Fisher on the sideline. Now it makes sense. The Derek Fisher hate is real. Right
That's
now.
funny, bro. I heard his name. I was like, wait, what? Derek Fisher? Oh, shit. Hey, shout out to our guy, Razor Sharp Picks. He said we don't even need the points, and I don't believe we do, but it's strictly value-wise. It's 110, not enough for 2.5 points, in my opinion. 120, then okay, I'm taking that, but 2 points, only 110 is not enough for me, to be honest with you. But I feel you, my guy.
Although, shout out to the Las Vegas Aces. They are a really good basketball team in that league right now, the way they're playing. All right, best bets now for me on this show. I'm going to take a shot here at the plus money with Al Horford, double-double. It actually is my favorite stance on this game. It's that double-double prop on Horford. I think he does find a way. First of all, he's going to get better offensively, I think, compared to Game 4. Second of all, Boston's not going to be up by 20 or 15 probably in this game. So he's going to have to actually look for his offense more than he did in Game 4. And combine that with the fact that I think he can get the 10 boards needed as well. I think the value that you're getting with that, it's worth a shot. Plus 250, Al Horford, double-double, a rare player prop best bet. Actually, it's not rare anymore because Reggie Bullock over points was the best bet for me yesterday. So back-to-back days with a player prop, best bet for me here on the NBA Pub Hub show. All right, great stuff. Thanks to everyone for joining us. Another great show. We're back tomorrow. We weren't sure we were going to have a show tomorrow, but now there is a Game 5 Western Conference Final, Dallas Golden State, and we will break it down tomorrow, Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. We'll be back here on the NBA Pub Hub for Skee Profit, Dutch Boy Fresh, Trot Wham. I'm Ian Cameron. Have a great Wednesday night. Enjoy the games and good luck, and we will talk to you again tomorrow on Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific for another edition of the NBA Pub Hub right here on Pub Sports Radio. Dutch, take us home.
Yeah, Melvin Davis, I see you, my dude. And Nasty Nate, hey, bro, you better have that bottle close by tonight, my guy. Yeah, man. Hey, you know where it's at. Pub Sports Radio. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the video. Yo, salute to the real ones. Stay fresh. Stay blessed. Let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.